Hello, students. Today we are going to talk about Samuel Taylor Coleridge's poem Frost at Midnight. Samuel Taylor Coleridge was born in 1772 and he died in 1834. S.T. Coleridge was a romantic poet. The Romantic period in English literature started in 1798 and it remained till 1832 when Queen Victoria became the Queen of England. This period, the Romantic period, it is known for the free expression of thoughts, feelings, and sensibilities of poets. As far as this poem is concerned, the poet here talks about the solitude which he perceives in a village. The frost performs its secret ministry. Unhelped by any wind, the owlet's cry came loud, and hark again, loud as before. The inmates of my cottage, all at rest, have left me to that solitude which suits abstruser musings, save that at my side my cradled infant slumbers peacefully. It's calm indeed, so calm that it disturbs and vexes meditation with its strange and extreme silentness. Sea, hill, and wood, this populous village, sea and hill and wood, with all the numberless goings-on of life, inaudible as dreams. The thin blue flame lies on my low burnt fire and quivers not. Only that film which fluttered on the grate still flutters there, the sole unquiet thing. Methinks its motion in this hush of nature gives it dim sympathies with me who live, making it a companionable form, whose puny flaps and freaks the idling spirit by its own moods interprets, everywhere echo or mirror, seeking of itself, and makes a toy of thought. So we have read certain lines from this poem. The poet says that it is a frosty night. He is sitting all alone in his cottage. Only his son is sleeping by his side. He sees a film fluttering on the grate and interprets its movements according to his moods. The film here means the film of fire, of low burnt fire, a blue-colored low burnt fire is perceived by the poet. The fire is slowly dying down, but a thin film of blue fire is perceived, is seen by the poet, and there is complete silentness in the room. And the poet is in a mood of meditation, and he expresses his thoughts about the situation. Ministry here means function, that the frost, the ice, the falling granules and particles of ice, they are performing their secret ministry, they are performing their function because it is the season of winter. Hark here means listen. The poet says that listen, try to listen the sounds in the complete silentness, which sounds are there. Solitude means loneliness, and abstruser musings, more abstract thinking. Abstruser musings means more abstract thinking. The frost is being formed invisibly, all the inmates of the poet's cottage being asleep, there is nobody to witness the frost being formed. Besides, There is no wind to help the formation of the frost. The owlet's cry can be heard at intervals. The poet is sitting all alone. His loneliness is quite congenial to his abstract thinking. His little child is peacefully sleeping by his side. So, the lines which we have read so far of this poem, the poet talks about the solitude, the silentness of the scene. He says that the frost is performing its function invisibly. There is no wind to help it. The frost performs its secret ministry. The frost is performing its function invisibly. There is no wind to help it. Unhelped by any wind, the owlet's cry came loud and hark again, loud as before. The loud cry of the owlet can be heard at intervals. The inmates of my cottage, all at rest, have left me to that solitude which suits abstract musings. All the inmates of my cottage are asleep. I have been left in perfect solitude, which I find quite congenial to philosophical thinking. Only my little child is sleeping peacefully by my side. It's calm indeed, so calm that it disturbs and vexes meditation with its strange and extreme silentness. The poet here says that it is so calm that it disturbs the process of thinking, that even the process of thinking is disturbed, that there is so much silentness in the environment. Sea, hill, wood, all the parts of this village, the inhabitants, the citizens, the villagers, the numerous activities of life which they perform at this moment, everything is quiet. It is just like a dream. Sea, hill, and wood, this populous village, sea and hill and wood, with all the numberless goings on of life, inaudible as dreams. Like dreams, everything is inaudible. Dreams are inaudible, that they do not have any sounds. We see only pictures in dreams. So it is just like a dream that there is no sound, all village is silent. The thin blue flame lies on my low burnt fire and quivers not. Only that film which fluttered on the grate still flutters there, the sole unquiet thing. The poet here says that the fire has burnt itself low, and its thin blue flame is just motionless. It's the only movement I can perceive is that of a thin film that has been fluttering on the grate and is still fluttering there. This movement of the film in the midst of complete silence all around connects it with me, because I too am awake. The poet here says that because I am conscious, I can perceive the silentness, I can perceive the perfect meditation, the perfect solitude of this scene, and I can perceive the slow and silent movements of that low burnt flame, of that flame which is noiselessly moving. To me, this film appears to be quite a companionable form. The poet thinks that it is just like, this flame is just like my companion in my loneliness, in my aloneness at this time of night. Methinks its motion in this hush of nature gives it dim sympathies with me who live, making it a companionable form. The poet perceives the flame, the low burnt flame, the dying flame, as his companion, whose puny flaps and freaks the idling spirit by its own moods, interprets everywhere, echo or mirror seeking of itself, and makes a toy of thought. My idle spirit interprets the fluttering of the film according to its own moods. My mind seeks everywhere a reflection of itself and plays with ideas as one plays with a toy. The poet says that it is my own thoughts, it is my own musings which I perceive in the flame. The flame appears to be moving or fluttering exactly in the same manner as I perceive it. The idea here is that whatever we see, whatever we perceive, it depends on us how we take it. What are our thoughts? If somebody is happy, everything will appear to him happier. Everything will appear to him to be joyful, to be full of joy. If somebody is sad, even the most beautiful flowers in front of him will appear to him sadder, will appear to him to be full of sorrow and grief. So it all depends on our mood, in which mood we are, and in the same manner the environment, the climate, the outer environment will appear to us. So this is a philosophical poem, and this was the first part. And in another video, we will read some more lines from this poem and talk about them. Thank you for listening.